Umbria, in the heart of Italy, the country that initiates and carves the paths, the green heart of a nature transformed day by day by human work. A land blessed by holy and revolutionary women and men. A quiet and welcoming land of ancient and mysterious civilizations. Città della Pieve overlooks the Chiana Valley, where Umbria meets Tuscany, preserving the memory of a great lake reclaimed in the 17th century. Lying on the hill where the Renaissance painter Perugino frescoed its sites, it was rebuilt time and again with the stones of an ancient river and the clay bricks baked in the local furnaces. In this special place of special energies, the community of psychosynthesis was founded in 1981. In 1995, it became the Community of Living Ethics. It will rise in central Italy on a hilltop, dominating the surroundings. The noble lines of the simple construction in Tuscan style will give a sense of a restful spiritual elevation. It is thought of as a modern cloister, where people of different creeds can meet in kindness and attempt to regain their inner balance and the faith in their own strengths and in life itself. With these words, Roberto Assagioli, the founder of psychosynthesis, foretold the creation of a community in which to experiment with the teachings of the future for a new life. Sergio Bartoli, Assagioli's disciple, took this vision forward by gathering around him friends who shared the values and methods of psychosynthesis. The founding group undertook the task of building the core of the community, a place in which to experiment with new models and new rhythms of life based on the laws and principles of the new age. It all started at an old farmhouse at Pian de Mattone, restored and renamed Poggio del Fuoco, the Fiery Hill. It is dedicated to Assagioli's creative meditation, which is practiced today in many parts of the world. 12 flames, the 12 founding members, united in a single fire, and this became the symbol of the community. The community today is a network of centres spread over 25 kilometres of hilly country. Poggio del Fuoco, active since 1984, is the centre of creative meditation. The Hall of Culture, the Aula della Cultura, is manifesting the science of the right relations in architecture. It is a convention centre for the spreading of a new culture. It provides spaces for seminars, events, exhibitions, concerts and theatre shows. Valle del Sole is the first residential village of the community, overlooking the valley from a sheltered location. It is composed of 2 restored rural settlements, which also hosts a farmhouse called San Michele. The centre is dedicated to the development of right human relations through psychosynthesis, and these are explored through seminars and live experiences. Orosvati is connected to Valle del Sole. It is the centre dedicated to children and to young people's education. It hosts summer camps for the growth and development of consciousness and talents, for which the spiral is a living symbol. Igea has as its keynote the principle of healing. The most recent centre that became part of the community is the residential village called Granaio, the Granary. It's an innovative, eco-sustainable settlement. Next to it, there will be a spiritual country resort, and this will rise up to host young people and volunteers from around the world. Through the years, the study of the spiritual teachings called Agni Yoga, or living ethics, has also been added to psychosynthesis. The community is experimenting in every field, working out how to kindle the fire of the psychic energy which is in every human being, and how to apply the ethical principles in our daily life, such as beauty, action, work, and cooperation. And it is in this way that the community experiments in every field of human life. Among the invisible pillars on which the community has built its educational programs, there are also those laws and principles of the New Age, so called by Alice Bailey, on which the teachings of creative meditation are based. The law of right human relationships, which is supported by the principle of goodwill. The law of group endeavour, which works in harmony with the principle of unanimity. The law of spiritual approach, underpinned by the principle of essential divinity. Study, meditation, and service. These are the three cornerstones on which the life of the community is based. Through study, all training paths of our schools are born, from education to architecture, from economy to healing, from psychology to meditation, from science to astrology, and many other fields of culture. Meditation is used as the inner action that precedes every outer action, and from this application, the term creative meditation was coined. Creative meditation is the essential note of the community, and the community participates in spreading this practice across the world. Service is another cornerstone of the community and is offered on a volunteer basis. And it is through this service that the community is able to grow, like the yeast, helping a loaf of bread to expand. Service provides the sustenance of the wide physical structure of the community and of its many activities. The Russian painter Nicholas Roerich, one of the fathers of living ethics, has introduced the symbol of the banner of peace. The banner of peace is focused on a new culture and a new civilization, and is founded on a harmonious development of science, art, and right political and spiritual relationships. The community shares and promotes these powerful evolutionary tools through scientific research and communication. It also promotes art exhibitions and fosters young talent. Today, the community is part of a wider network of groups and communities around the world, all of which share the same values and goals. Among them are Auroville in India, Findhorn in Scotland, and Meditation Mount in California. A special moment in the life of the community was the acquisition of Comunità, the house at the foothills of the Himalayas in India, in which the mother of Agni Yoga, Helena Röhrich, lived and died. Today, Comunità is an international centre open to visitors and co-workers from all over the world. The community is also opening up and getting ready to attract and host people interested in its activities, its purpose and values, and all of those cornerstones that it manifests in all initiatives. In our first 35 years, we have experimented with how group work fosters the understanding and the value of cooperation, and how it characterises the way in which the community operates. The inner pyramid within the organisation is based on group activity, in which every individual consciousness may grow. It grows by taking on higher and higher responsibilities and working toward the common good. Around the heart of the community, several associations and enterprises exist and are blossoming. Enterprises such as Comunità, an artisanal herbal laboratory which is involved in research, production, distribution, and the sale of phytotherapeutic and phytocosmetic products of the highest quality. The community today is committed to experiment and apply all that it has learned based on the teachings of the ancient wisdom in the various fields of knowledge and daily life. Within the community, there is the awareness that we are an experiment of life. We are an experiment in consciousness and an experiment of group co-creation, and this is part of a continuous evolution. The community seeks to attract those who wish to understand these principles and to rejuvenate their lives and commit their lives to service, to increased consciousness, and in service of the planet.